So the important areas of VSEPR theory we'll discuss. Okay. So in VSEPR theory, suppose we take OF2 molecule. OF2 molecule. According to what? VSEPR theory. Okay. According to this now, in this molecule, total number of electron pairs, how many they ask? Total number of lone pairs and bond pairs. Lone pairs and bond pairs. Total number of lone pairs and total number of bond pairs will be what? They ask you. Sometimes it will be asked. Sometimes what they ask you, number of lone pairs and bond pairs around central atom. Around the central atom. So these two are different. Suppose if you take OF2, in OF2, what is central atom here? Oxygen is central atom. Oxygen is central atom. So here, what is structure here? OF2. So first you tell me how many lone pairs on oxygen. Oxygen has 6 valence electrons. Out of 6 valence electrons, 2 electrons given in 2 bonds. Then still 4 electrons there. 4 electrons indicates how many lone pairs? 2 lone pairs. 2 lone pairs will be on oxygen, right? And now here, this oxygen has given 1 electron in this, 1 electron in this bond. Okay. Now fluorine also gives what now here? Fluorine also gives 1 electron here. This fluorine also gives 1 electron here. After giving, this fluorine belongs to which group? 17 group. Group 17. So 7 valence electrons are present on fluorine. On fluorine, 7 valence electrons. Out of 7 here, 1 electron already contributed for the bond formation. Still, 3 lone pairs will be present here. Still, how many lone pairs on fluorine? 3 lone pairs. Here also, 3 lone pairs. On each fluorine, how many lone pairs of electrons there? 3 lone pairs there here. On each fluorine. On oxygen, how many lone pairs? 2 lone pairs. And how many bond pairs in this now? 2 bond pairs. Now tell me what the answer here. Total number of lone pairs, how many? Total number of lone pairs here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total number of lone pairs, how many here? 8 lone pairs. Answer. And total number of bond pairs, how many? Total number of bond pairs here 1, 2, 2 bond pairs. So 2 bond pairs are there, 8 lone pairs are there in this molecule. But if they ask you this one, number of lone pairs and bond pairs, number of lone pairs and bond pairs around what now? Central atom. Around the central atom, if they ask you, what is the answer? Tell me now here. How many lone pairs on central atom? 2. 2 lone pairs. How many bond pairs around the central atom? 2 bond pairs. 2 bond pairs. Right now. So 2 bond pairs are there and 2 lone pairs are there. Around what now? Central atom. Around oxygen. So this type of difference in questioning should be understood. Let's take the screenshot now. And in OF2 molecule, suppose if they ask you what is the hybridization. So OF2 is what now here? Neutrally charged molecule it is. Any molecule is neutrally charged. When charge is 0, molecule is taken. The cationic charge is 0. Anionic charge also 0 here. Cationic charge 0. Anionic charge 0 here. In 2 ways we can find out what now here? Type of hybridization. In one way, what now? Tell me here. Oxygen group 16. Central atom is what now here? Central atom. Central atom is what now? Oxygen. Okay. How many valence electrons here? 6 valence electrons in oxygen atom. Out of 6 valence electrons, 2 bonds are there now with 2 monovalent atoms. 2 bonds are there here. Around this oxygen, 2 monovalent atoms indicates what? This oxygen has given 2 electrons for 2 bonds. Then still 4 electrons there now. 4 electrons will be in the form of how many lone pairs? 2 lone pairs. 4 electrons on oxygen will be in the form of how many lone pairs? 2 lone pairs. That's why oxygen has what now here? 2 lone pairs on it. Is that clear? Next, how many bonds with monovalent atoms? 2 bonds. So 2 bonds with the fluorine. 2 bonds with the fluorine atoms. When 2 bonds are there, how many bond pairs more? 2 bond pairs. 2 bond pairs. So 2 bond pairs are there, 2 lone pairs are there. Now totally how many electron pairs? Totally 4 electron pairs. Totally 4 electron pairs. Totally 4 electron pairs indicates what? The 4 hybrid orbitals. 4 hybrid orbitals means what? sp3 hybridization. Like this, the type of hybridization we can find out in the given molecule. So central atom is oxygen with 6 valence electrons. 2 lone pairs will be on oxygen. 2 bond pairs will be around the oxygen. Totally 2 lone pairs plus 2 bond pairs, 4 electron pairs. 4 electron pairs totally around the central atom indicates what? 4 hybrid orbitals in central atom. 4 hybrid orbitals indicates what? sp3 hybridization. So this way we have to understand. And here lone pairs there here. If at least one lone pair is there, bond angle will not be sp3 bond angle. Now bond angle will be what now here? Bond angle is less than what? 109 degrees, 28 minutes. Actually, sp3 bond angle is what? 109 degrees, 28 minutes. So this bond angle will be what now? Not exactly 109 degrees, 28 minutes. Due to presence of lone pairs here, the bond angle will be reduced. The bond angle will be less than what? 109 degrees, 28 minutes. So this concept you have to understand about VSEPR. Now another way of how to find out hybrid orbital here, hybridization in this. Now H equals to number of hybrid orbitals is equal to half of V plus M minus C plus A. Okay. So H is what now here? Number of hybrid orbitals. Number of hybrid orbitals. Now tell me what will be the number of hybrid orbitals in this case now here? Number of hybrid orbitals, tell me. So here half of V indicates valence electrons of central atom. In central atom, how many valence electrons are there? 6. Plus around the central atom, how many monovalent atoms are there? 2. So 2 monovalent atoms. M indicates what here? Monovalent atoms. Number of monovalent atoms. Minus cationic charge 0 and also anionic charge 0. That's why here 6 plus 2 what? 8. 8 minus 0, 8. Okay, so 8 by 2 what now here? 4. 4 indicates what? 4 hybrid orbitals. 4 hybrid orbitals indicates what? sp3 hybridization. So like this sp3 hybridization concept we have understood. Is that clear? So here it is what? Finding out the type of hybridization in the given species. Let's take the screenshot now. And what is shape of this one OF2? What is the VSEPR notation? Tell me. The VSEPR notation is what? Central atom A. How many bond pairs? 2 bond pairs here. 2 bond pairs are there. 2 lone pairs are there here. So 2 bond pairs indicates what? B2. 2 bond pairs indicates B2. And 2 lone pairs indicates what? L2. So A, B2, L2. Here 2 bond pairs and 2 lone pairs. Right now? So AB to L2 is what now? VSEPR notation. Whenever AB to L2 is there, what will be the shape? It will be bent shape. It will be V shape. So oxygen has 2 lone pairs here. So the shape is called what now here? V shape. So V-shaped molecule is. V-shaped molecule. Is the concept clear? So what is shape of OF2 molecule? V shape. Like H2O. Like what? H2O. Take the screenshot. Next, if you take now PCl5. PCl5. Now, what is the notation here? A, B5. Here 5 monovalent atoms, 5 bonds. So 5 bond pairs. And phosphorus 5 valence electrons. Already 5 electrons given in 5 bonds. In the 5 bonds around phosphorus, 5 electrons given. No lone pairs here. That's why no lone pair here. AB5. So AB5 means total electron pairs how many? Total electron pairs how many? 5. 5 electron pairs indicates what? 5 hybrid orbitals. 5 hybrid orbitals indicates what? sp3d hybridization. sp3d hybridization in PCl5. So here phosphorus is central atom here. Okay. So here 3 bonds with 3 Cl equatorial and 1 axial bond here, 1 axial bond here. So it is what now here? These 3 are equatorial bonds. These 2 are what? Axial bonds. So axial bonds and equatorial bonds. Now here, this bond angle is what now between these two? 120 degrees. And between these what now here? 90 degrees. Bond angle. Is that clear? So it's about what now here? 90 degrees bond angle. Now 90 degrees is there here and 120 degrees is there. Now listen carefully. How many 90 degrees bond angles totally in this molecule? In PCl5 molecule, totally how many 90 degrees bond angles? If they ask you, don't only take this axial bond and here 90 degrees, here 90 degrees, don't take here. Only two 90 degrees bond angles. If you say, that is wrong answer. Don't say two 90 degrees here. So number of 90 degrees, number of 90 degrees bond angles, 90 degree bond angles in PCl5. What is the answer? Tell me. In PCl5, how many 90 degrees bond angles there totally? That will be 6. Answer is what now here? 6 90 degrees bond angles. How to say 6 90 degrees bond angles here? Between this axial bond and this equatorial one. Between this axial, this equatorial one. Between this axial, this equatorial one. So totally 3 here. And again here, between this axial and equatorial one. This axial, equatorial one. This axial, equatorial one. So 3 plus 3, totally 6 90 degrees bond angles will be present in PCl5. Here there are no lone pairs. When there are no lone pairs, the bond angle will be exactly 90 degrees here between every axial bond and equatorial bond. Between every equatorial bond versus axial bond, how many bond angles? What is bond angle in PCl5? 90 degrees. It will be exactly 90 degrees because of absence of lone pairs. There is no deviation in what no bond angle here. Bond angle will be exactly 90 degrees between axial bond versus the equatorial bond. Now between equatorial, how much angle? 120 degrees is there. So between these two equatorial 120, between these two equatorial 120, between these two equatorial also 120 degrees. The two types of bond angle is what now? 120 is one type of bond angle, 90 is one type of bond angle. A total number of 90 degree bond angles, how many in PCl5? 6. What is shape of this now? Trigonal bipyramidal. Trigonal bipyramidal geometry is sp3 dehybridation. Now if you take that concept here, tell me H is equal to half of V plus M minus C plus A. If you take this formula, what will be the answer? Hybridation. Here half of valence electrons of central atom, how much here? Phosphorus central atom, valence electrons 5, plus how many monovalent atoms here around the central atom? 5 monovalent halogens. So 5 minus, is it molecular, cation or anion? It is molecule. Molecule charge always 0. So cation charge 0, anion charge also 0. It is neither cation nor anion. It is molecule. For any molecule, cationic charge 0, anionic charge 0. That's why here 5 plus 5 minus 0 plus 0. Now tell me here 10 by 2, that is 5. 5 indicates what now? sp3d. sp3d. So 5 indicates what now here? 5 hybrid orbitals indicates what? sp3d hybridation. This is about what now here? The finding out of the type of hybridation. Type of hybrid. It is what now here? sp3d hybridation. Take the screenshot now. Now, next one, BrF5 suppose. In this now what is the bromine here central atom? How many valence electrons? 7. Out of 7, how many bonds are there here? 3 bonds, 3 electrons given. Out of 7, 3 electrons given in 3 bonds with fluorine. Still, how many electrons there? 4 electrons. 4 means how many pairs? Lone pairs, 2 lone pairs are there here. 3 bonds are there, na? 3 bond means bond pairs 3. So A, B3, AB3, and how many lone pairs now? 2 lone pairs, L2, AB3, L2. Now total number of electron pairs, how many here? Total electron pairs, how many? 5. Now total electron pairs 5 indicates what? 5 hybrid orbitals. 5 hybrid orbitals indicates what? sp3d hybridation. sp3d hybridation. Is that clear now? So this sp3d hybridation will give which orbital geometry? Due to sp3d hybridation, the orbital geometry is different from molecular shape. Orbital geometry is different from what? Molecular shape here. So tell me orbital geometry, simply geometry is here. Orbital geometry. So orbital geometry is what here in this case? Trigonal bipyramidal. Trigonal bipyramidal geometry is what, ma? The orbital geometry. The 5 orbitals of this sp3d will take which geometry? Trigonal bipyramid. And what is molecular shape here? The molecular shape is what here? For AB3, sorry, BRF3 have taken. Okay. So in this case now molecular shape is what, tell me here? AB3L2. So the 2 lone pairs must be present at what? 2 lone pairs must be present at equatorial bonds. So here the central atom bromine. Okay. So here equatorial lone pair, equatorial lone pair. And here it is bond pair. It is one bond pair. It is one bond pair. It is what? T shape. What is my T shape? T-shaped molecule, BRF3. T shape. Is that clear? So this concept you understand. Now next, take the screenshot once. Now next, if you take BRF5, okay. In this BRF5, what now here? What is notation? Tell me. Now here, bromine 7 valence electrons. Out of 7, 5 electrons given in the 5 bonds. Still 2 electrons indicates what? 1 lone pair. So A central atom, B 5 bond pairs and 1 lone pair. Now total again how many electron pairs? Totally 5 plus 1, total 6 electron pairs. 6 electron pairs. 6 electron pairs indicates what? 6 hybrid orbitals. 6 hybrid orbitals indicates what? sp3 d2. 6 hybrid orbitals indicates what? sp3 d2. Then what is the geometry here? Octahedral. Octahedral is what now here? Geometry means orbital geometry. Only geometry meaning what? Orbital geometry. Orbital geometry is octahedral. Now what is the shape here? Shape of this molecule. Now here. Now it is bromine. Generally octahedral means what now here? Like this. It is octahedral generally. But at one position, what is the, suppose I am taking lone pair here. Here I am taking lone pair. So this all are equivalent. The 6 positions are what? Equivalent. Anywhere we can keep lone pair here. Suppose I am keeping lone pair here. Now if we keep lone pair here, remaining all are what now here? Bromine, fluorine bonds. Bromine versus fluorine bonds. How many? 5 there here. Okay. It is what now? Square. And it is what? Pyramid. Square pyramid. So what is square pyramid geometry here? Square pyramidal shape. Square pyramid shape. It is what now? Molecular shape here. Molecular shape. Molecular shape means simply shape only asking. The shape of this molecule is what now? Square pyramidal. Square pyramid. But what is the geometry of this molecule? That is orbital geometry of this molecule. Octahedral. Orbital geometry octahedral. But the molecular shape is what now? Square shape. Means square pyramid. And one sp3d2 hybrid orbital will contain what? This lone pair. One sp3d2 hybrid orbital will contain what? This lone pair in it. So it is square pyramid geometry. Is that clear? Now here, how many lone pairs here? One lone pair is there, na? This lone pair and this bond pair will repel. This lone pair, this bond pair will repel. And this bond pair and this bond pair also will repel. Bond pair also will be repelling, na? So bond pair will repel. Lone pair, bond pair also will be repelling. So here, lone pair, bond pair repulsions there, and bond pair repulsions there. Because of these bond angles, in BRF5, the number of 90 degrees bond angles will be 0. Actually, octahedral sp3d2 means what will be bond angle? 90 degrees between any 2 hybrid orbitals. Between any two hybrid orbitals, 90 degrees bond angle will be there generally. But in this case now, due to this lone pair, what happens now here? Lone pair, bond pair repulsions and bond pair repulsions will arise here. Due to that, number of 90 degrees bond angles will be 0. Number of 90-degree bond angles will be 0. No 90-degree bond angle here. Because some lone pair is there here. Due to this lone pair, 90 degrees bond angle will not be there. So less than 90 degrees bond angle will be there due to lone pairs. Is that clear? So the number of 90-degree bond angles in BRFI is what? 0. Because of what? Lone pair. Because of lone pair. Is the concept clear? Let's take the screenshot. Yeah. So now if we come to this hybridization concept here, suppose we take SO4 minus 2. In this case, what we apply here, number of hybrid orbitals. Number of hybrid orbitals formula, what I said, half of V plus M minus C plus C. Right. Now in this case, what is the species here? Anionic. What is here? Anion. And what is the anionic charge here now? Anionic charge is what? 2 here, not minus 2. Not minus 2. Take 2 here. We should not take minus 2 here. We have to substitute what? 2 only. The magnitude of anionic charge what? 2 here. And cationic charge 0. It is not cation. When it is not cation, we take cationic charge 0. Anionic charge how much? 2 here. Okay. And next, it is what now here having central atom sulfur. Between sulfur and oxygen, which is less electronegative? Sulfur is less electronegative. So generally, less electronegative atom will form central atom. That's why here what now here? How many valence electrons of sulfur? 6 valence electrons. How many valence electrons now? 6 valence electrons in sulfur. That's why here half of V. V indicates what? Valence electrons. Number of valence electrons, how many? 6. Plus, is oxygen monovalent or divalent? Oxygen is bivalent atom. Bivalent atom means valency of oxygen is 2. But here M is what? Monovalent atoms. M is what? Monovalent atoms. What will be monovalent atoms here generally? M indicates what? Monovalent atoms. So monovalent atoms are what here? Hydrogen and halogens generally. In most of the molecules, hydrogen and halogens are what? The surrounding monovalent atoms. Here, any hydrogen and halogen there here? No. That's why it is what here? Bivalent atom, and number of monovalent atoms will be 0. M is what? 0 here. Number of monovalent atoms is 0. Minus, here cationic charge how much? 0. Cationic charge 0. Plus anionic charge how much here? 2. Here if you substitute minus 2, answer will be wrong. Minus 2, we should not substitute A value. A value should be taken only 2, but not minus 2. We should take 2 only. Now tell me here in this case, 6 plus 0, 6. 6 minus 0, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 by 2, 4. So 4 hybrid orbitals. 4 hybrid orbitals indicates what now? sp3. sp3 hybridization. So what is the type of hybridization of SO4 minus 2? It is what now? sp3 hybridization. Let's take the screenshot. Now, suppose if we take now SO4 minus 2. In this case, sulfur is there now here. Sulfur has what now here? Like this tetrahedral geometry now. So in this case now here, so two double bonds suppose here. 2 double bonds will be with oxygen, and 1 single bond with oxygen, 1 single bond with oxygen. The single bonded oxygen will be having always minus 1. The single bonded oxygen will have what? Minus 1. Now the total charge is what now for this SO4? Minus 2 is the total charge. Here it is 0. Double bonded oxygen is 0. Double bonded oxygen is 0 here. Okay. So is what now here? Generally single bonded oxygen is what? Minus 1. So minus 1. The net charge is minus 2. The concept clear. So it's about what now here? The concept of finding of hybridization. Finding of hybridization. It is one concept. Take the screenshot now. Now we take CO3 minus 2, carbonate ion. Now tell me here, is it anion or cation? It is anion. And anionic charge what now here? 2. And cationic charge must be 0. And what is central atom here? Carbon. Carbon has how many valence electrons? Carbon has 4 valence electrons. So the number of valence electrons of carbon what? 4. That's why tell me now, number of hybrid orbitals is equal to half of valence electrons, how many? 4 plus any monovalent atoms here around the carbon? No, that's a 0 monovalent, minus cationic charge what? 0. Okay, plus anionic charge how much? 2 here. That equals to here 4 plus 0 4, 4 minus 0 4, 4 plus 2 6, 6 by 2. That means what? sp 2, that is 3. So 3 hybrid orbitals indicates what? 3 hybrid orbitals indicates sp2 hybridation. What is hybridation, ma? sp2 hybridation. sp2 hybridation means what is shape? Trigonal, planar. Trigonal, planar we can say, or planar, triangular. Planar, triangular. So planar triangular shape or trigonal planar shape is here. In this case now here, the carbon is central atom here. The carbon is what? Central atom, and one double bond with oxygen, one single bond with oxygen, one single bond with oxygen. A single bond oxygen has -1, -1. Here this double bond oxygen 0 charge. So it is what now? CO3, CO3 minus 2. Is that clear? Take the screenshot once. Next concept is that bond order in CO3 minus 2. How to calculate bond order in CO3 minus 2? So generally here in this case now, bond order is equal to total number of bonds. Total number of bonds. Total number of bonds between. Total number of bonds between two atoms in all the structures. Between two atoms in all structures. Okay, total number of bonds between two atoms in all structures divided by total number of resonating structures. 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 So this point you have to understand. And now here for CO, for what here CO3 minus 2, here it is what no like this. Maybe like this, or it may be having resonating structure like what? Double bond here, single bond here, single bond here. Same thing will also exist as what? Double bond here, single bond here, single with oxygen. So how many resonating structures totally? 3 resonating structures. Total number of resonating structures, how many for the CO3 minus 2? For carbonate ion, 3 there here. 3 resonating structures. So in the denominator, what we have tried? 3 we have tried. Now here, total number of bonds between two atoms, what here? Between two atoms. Here double bond, 2 bonds between two atoms here, and 1 bond. How many types of bonds there here? 2 types of bonds there. What are the 2 types of bonds here? Here, 2 bonds between carbon, oxygen, and 1 bond also is there. 2 bonds there, 1 bond is there. That's why now, what is the bond order in this case? Tell me. Bond order is equal to here. How many types of bonds here? Number of bonds between two atoms. What here? 2 bonds. Once there. 2 bonds plus 1 bond plus 1 bond. Here it is 2 bonds. Here 1 bond. Here 1 bond. 2 plus 1 plus 1. Okay. Divided by total number of resonating structures. How many? 3. So 2 plus 1 plus 1. 4. 4 by 3. Okay. 4 by 3 is equal to what now? 1.5. 3, 3 is what? Bond order of what? Bond order of CO3 minus 2. So the bond order of CO3 minus 2 is what? 4 by 3. That is what 4. How you got? Two bonds at once. One bond at other place. One bond other place. So 2, 1, 1. Like this we have. Take the screenshot. Now, next, what is important thing is that what is the formal charge? Formal charge on each oxygen here. Formal charge. Formal charge on each oxygen is equal what? Now, each oxygen formal charge, what now here? Generally, single bonded means what? Single bonded means what? It is minus charge. Single bond oxygen must be having what? Minus charge. Double bond oxygen, zero charge. Okay, so here minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, and 0 there. So how to calculate now? Total minus charge is what? Minus 2. Okay, so minus 2 divided by how many resonating structures totally? How many atoms in one species? Here 1, 2, 3 atoms there here. Total number of oxygen atoms, how many? 3. So the total negative charge on 3 atoms is what? Minus 1, minus 1, 0. That is minus 2. Total number of oxygen atoms, how many? 3. So minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3 means 0 0.67. Minus 0 0.67. So minus 0 0.67 ESU. ESU means what now? Electrostatic unit. Minus it is equal to what now here? Minus 0 0.67. 0 0.67 ESU. Electrostatic unit. Is the concept clear, man? Let's take the screenshot of this. Now, if we take benzene. Now, benzene has how many resonating structures here? Here, 2 resonating structures. Here, suppose double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. It is in resonance with what? Another structure. Here now we are changing the place of our double bonds. Double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. So now here between carbon, how many types of bonds here? At one place, double bond is there, other place, single bond. So around this carbon, if you observe this carbon now, if you observe any one carbon, for this carbon, here carbon, 2 bonds there here, carbon, 1 bond is there. Now tell me what is bond order here? Bond order is equal to the total number of bonds between 2 atoms. What here? Here 2 bonds between 2 atoms and 1 bond with other. This carbon is having 2 bonds with 1 carbon. Again 1 bond with other carbon. This carbon, to check it. This carbon also. This one also. 1 bond with 1 carbon. 2 bonds with another carbon. So here 2 bonds at once. 1 bond at other place. So 2 plus 1. By total number of resonating structures, how many here? 2 resonating structures. 2 resonating structures of benzene. So 2 resonating structures. So 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is what now? 1.5. 1.5 is what now? Bond order of benzene. Bond order of benzene is what? 1.5. Is the concept clear? So the total number of bonds between 2 atoms in all the structures divided by total number of resonating structures. So this area we have to understand. It should not happen this year. Okay, ma'am? So it's about what now the important concepts of chemical bonding. Okay. Bye. Take the screenshot of this.